The MyMediation Legal Aid Calculator will give you an idea about whether or not you qualify for legal aid. If you are in receipt of income support, income-based job seekers allowance or employment support allowance, you will automatically be eligible for legal aid. If you don't get these benefits, you will need to include further information. If you work, you will need to give details of your gross pay. You will find this information on your wage slip. It is the amount you get paid before tax and national insurance. In this example, Janine works 3 days a week and earns £832 gross per month. If you have children living with you, include details of child benefit you receive. Janine has a son, Connor, and receives £20.70 child benefit each week. Include details of child tax credit and working tax credit you receive. Janine receives £334.35 child tax credit and £190.19 working tax credit every 4 weeks. Next, record details of any maintenance you receive for children living with you. Janine receives £10 per week from Connor's dad. Then, if you receive any other regular income, record it here along with how often it is paid. Now you should enter details of your outgoings. Only certain outgoings are taken into account. You must give information about how much you pay for rent or mortgage where you live. Don't include details of any other bills you pay. Janine pays £500 per month rent. Then give details of how much tax and national insurance you pay. Again, this information can be found on your wage slip. Janine pays £19 every month. Next, give information about any maintenance payments you make for any children who don't live in the same house as you. If you do have children living with you and you pay for childcare, you can include details of how much and how often you pay it here. Janine pays £10 per week for Breakfast Club for Connor. Give details about whether or not you are living with another adult who is financially dependent on you. And finally, confirm how many children you have living in the same household as you and whether you are employed or self-employed. You can now check and see whether you may be entitled to legal aid for mediation. There are other factors that can affect whether or not you will be eligible to receive legal aid. For example, whether you have any capital. To complete the formal assessment process, you will need to attend a mediation, information and assessment meeting and provide evidence of your financial circumstances. At MyMediation, we have prepared a straightforward list setting out what documentation you will need to bring to your assessment. Please call us to make an appointment for an assessment meeting on 0113 320 2288.